Hi, I'm Lucy Douglas, family nurse practitioner and founder and CEO of New Beginnings Wellness Center and Spa in Ruston, Louisiana. I'm talking about hormones today, and guys, this one's for you. I want you to pull up a chair and I want you to listen for a few minutes. I want you to know how beautifully designed we all are. And hormones were put in both men and women for a reason. And that makeup, that part of us is extremely complex. And you know what? Sometimes it works beautifully and the hormones are there doing their work and it's behind the scenes and we're completely unaware of that it's doing its work. But then unfortunately it seems that hormonal problems are becoming more a thing that we're talking about, especially in functional medicine. And so you as the guy, if you have a significant other, someone that you care for, I need you to know some things that women do not choose for their hormones to go berserk. They do not choose to feel terrible. They do not choose to feel like they have no control over their emotions, that they're irritable and then crying and then telling you to get out the next minute. That is not anything any woman that I have ever met or any woman I have worked with in a professional setting has ever chosen that. So please be clear on that. That those emotions, those feelings, the pain associated sometimes with the cycle, the migraines, the food cravings, the irritability, all that is part of it. And it will behave differently from woman to woman and in the same woman from month to month. Some of the women that I've worked with have had a horrible period from the time that they had their first one. Others have found that problems have cropped up along the way. I want you to know how much your support can mean to your significant other. I want you to know how much that your validation of their feelings and of their experience can mean to them and make that experience so much easier. During the pandemic, I received an email from a female patient of mine who began to see me for her very extreme and uncomfortable PMS. And we've been working together for a few months, and she emailed me and shared with me that she was not feeling supported from her husband. And she asked would I speak with him. And I said, absolutely, bring him with you to our next meeting and let me try to enlighten him as to what's going on with you. So I'm very thankful to tell you that the young man came and he was extremely receptive. I validated his wife. I explained to him in some scientific terms and showed him some charts about hormones to help him understand that there's true science behind what women experience, and it's not just their being dramatic for the sake of drama. And so by the time we left that day, he hugged me, he thanked me, and they left. And then 3 to 4 weeks later, when the wife returned for a visit with just she and I, she actually laughed that day in our visit, where previously there had been tears at every visit. And a lot of that was coming from her sense of not being fully supported by this man that she loves and has had a child with. So I want you to know that that one conversation, I hope, and obviously it did, change the attitude of her husband, because I think on some level he didn't think what she was experiencing was a real medical issue. And I assured him that it most certainly was, and that we were coming at it from a more holistic approach, utilizing various tools and strategies to balance her hormones and help her feel well. And I'm happy and proud to say that we've made a lot of progress and she is feeling a lot better. But I want to reiterate to you that you have no idea the difference you can make in your wife or girlfriend or even a sister or a mom, their experience of having a hormonal issue, whether it's your mom going through a very unhappy menopause. And we have made light of that. We've made sitcoms and Saturday Night Live skits around some of this. And I'm not saying it's okay, it's not okay just to make a funny out of it occasionally. But really, when it comes down to that person that you're supposed to be caring for and caring about, that's not the time to make a joke. That hormones are real. They're extremely important. They're very complex. Most of the time it works like it's supposed to, but when it doesn't, it can be extremely upsetting and very difficult for that woman to receive the help and understanding she needs. Unfortunately, in the traditional circles out there, they're getting written prescriptions for antidepressants when that's not really the root of what's going on. And so working at a problem like this and backing way up and saying, where is this coming from? That takes a little time, because not all women respond well to hormonal birth control. And so oftentimes that's the answer that they're given, and that can often exacerbate their symptoms and make them feel worse. And I've had women tell me, I can't use those. They make me feel crazy. I've heard that so many times. So that tells me their body's giving a clear message. This is not working for me. And so what do? We just disrespect them and invalidate them and belittle them and say, well, you just need anxiety medicine or antidepressant medicine. I think that is the epitome of disrespect. And so I just want to encourage you today to just give your wife or girlfriend a hug, bring them a hot water bottle, bring them ice cream, tell them you love them, run them a hot bath, and just be there. And if I can help, if I can be a support, then I want to do that for my patients and their significant others. But this is a real issue, and I've run into it more than once, that women are not reaching their potential in this journey I'm doing with them, especially in this realm of hormones, which it's very difficult to put our finger on and to quantify sometimes. So it's not like I can prove to you the scientific underpinning of PMS, because we've made fun of that for so long. So I hope this helps. I want you to know, as a man, you're very much needed and respected and appreciated for your role in our lives, and your support means everything. So I appreciate your time, and maybe I will get to work with you soon.